have you ever thought about living to be 100 years old? How long people live in America has doubled since 1900, from 31 to 73 years old today, and more than 450,000 people have lived to 100 or longer. Dr. David Winter from Baylor Scott and White Health joins me to talk about the science behind this. Dr. Winter, how are people over age 100 different from the rest of us?
The chart has to do with their immune systems. Their immune systems seem to be less vulnerable to infections, to injury, to autoimmune diseases. Why that happens, we're not really clear. They also tend to not overreact, the immune system I'm talking about, when they're attacked, when the immune system is attacked. They don't overreact. So scientists are trying to figure out what the difference is, why these cells in some people react differently and better than others.
What about our genes? Don't they have a lot to do with how long we are likely to live as well?
Oh yeah, the best predictor of how long you're going to live is how long your parents lived, but also how you live your life can make a difference. What you do and what you don't do, that can also have a big impact on how long that you live.
Okay, I suppose part of that for sure is referring to a healthy diet, exercise, stuff like that, right?
You got it. Yep. Eating right, a lot of fruits and vegetables, less red meat, good sleep habits, regular exercise, no tobacco, minimal alcohol. A couple other things, though, this might surprise you, Tashara. Optimism, happiness, a positive state of mind, that can also make a difference.
So what about the rest of the pessimistic folks? How does that work, though, with happiness and being optimistic?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, what the mechanism is, but I can tell you doctors have seen people who were surprised they made it through a horrible injury, a horrible illness. They overcame all the odds, but they were upbeat and positive along the way. We've also seen the opposite. Folks that you thought ought to get over what they had that brought them to the hospital, but they just give up. They get depressed. Clearly, our immune systems are influenced by our state of mind.
My goodness. Okay, I want to get back to the research article that you referenced. Do you expect that there will be treatments that allow us all to live longer?
You know, Tashara, I won't be surprised. Look back the last decade or so and see the great improvements we've had in treating heart disease, some cancers, neurological diseases. We've made incredible progress by studying the mechanism in the cells that are working. That's what they're looking at right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of us maybe live longer, maybe even up to age 100.
Okay, so I do want to ask this question, Dr. Winter. Living into our hundreds, I expect many will say that they aren't sure that they want to actually live that long. What would you say to those people?
I get that question quite a bit. And I give them the same answer every time. I say, if you're age 99 and you feel well, you definitely want to live another year, maybe another year, and maybe another year. So yeah, you may want to live longer than you might expect.
Okay, Dr. David Winter, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us as always.
You bet. Thank you.
Absolutely.